Yeah, about that whole getting back on the YouTube wagon thing from the past couple months and really this entire year. Glad to see that worked out, huh? But seriously, I've been wanting to get back into this thing for what seems like forever now. The problem I always seem to run into though is an immediate drop in motivation. Now there are some mild reasons for this. Having a 9-to-5 job takes up a lot of my time and energy. Trying to focus on streaming on Twitch takes up even more. But really what kills me the most on YouTube, up to this point at least, is the lack of progress. Lack of progress? Whatever do you mean, Wooly? Well, take a look from my point of view. I started this channel back in 2012. Stupidly enough, I made my first video the day after my 21st birthday. Don't ever do that, kids. How I even powered through that hangover, I do not know. But why did I start the channel anyway? Well, there were a few reasons. Number one, I always wanted to make and run a channel since the beginning of YouTube. It just seemed like a fun thing to do. Number two, it was something to challenge myself with. Trying to figure out how to grow a channel and get more subs and more views just seemed like a thing that would challenge me at the time, and I wasn't all that afraid of a challenge back then. And number three, it was an outlet, both from a creative standpoint and an outlet of my day-to-day frustrations. I always enjoyed performing, whether it was with music or acting, so YouTube provided me with that type of creative platform. But it also gave me a place to just rant about day-to-day things I really couldn't say on Facebook. Seriously, if my parents saw me say the things I say here on Facebook, they'd whoop my ass. Over the years, Reasons 1 and 2 have taken major hits. YouTube's become less fun for a multitude of reasons, including Google changing it on a constant basis, to the point of breaking the site, and because big pockets of the community are mega toxic. As for the challenge, well, that was mostly on me. I had to take periodic breaks the first couple of years because I was a university student. If it was getting close to midterms or finals, or if I was close to failing the class, screw you, auditing class, I would stop YouTube for a bit and get my act together. Unfortunately, these breaks didn't stop. Going from that, through graduation, then job hunting, then working full-time, the breaks just got more and more frequent and longer. Not to mention, a newfound fondness for streaming came along. This has negatively affected the channel, pretty much to the point of death. Views went from around 100 to being lucky to get 10 per video. And for subscribers, I've been stuck around 600 for what seems like, well, forever. The lack of progression and really going the opposite direction have killed my motivation. Heck, it has even hit me hard on Twitch as well. However, that third motivation point is a different story. As an outlet, I still prefer YouTube over other platforms. I've always found it easier to convey a point with my voice rather than through text, which other platforms like Twitter and Facebook have a strong focus on. You have a better idea from a person's demeanor and voice inflections what they are being serious or sarcastic or anywhere else on the emotional spectrum about. It is a bit more difficult to make jokes about Trump in a text format, especially on Twitter where people will just assume you are some woke, politically correct leftist snowflake crying about something, when really, you're just laughing at him and his supporters' stupidity. And lately, I've been in need of that outlet more and more. If any of you have seen my Twitter rants as of late, you know I need one. So now I'm going to give it another go. I already have a script focusing on the baby it's cold outside debacle in the works, and that'll be my next video. I also have a couple of topics on my brain like the WNBA wage gap, among other things that I'm trying to make scripts for. So don't worry, the ideas are flowing. Just need to execute on them. Now, hopefully this time I don't fuck up like I have the past 20 times. Anyway, let me know what topics you guys would like to hear about in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. But my name's Lil Wooly, and I'm out.